Just a little interlude in between the world's best rock albums, and this one's important because I don't think people realise what's coming up, and there's a few things on the horizon that we should all be aware of. The first thing that we should be aware of is that a lot of our heroes, our rock heroes, a lot of people on the albums that we feature here every week are getting old. Recently, Eddie Money passed away. Also, Rick Ocasek from The Cars, he passed on. To give you an idea, let's talk about ages and where some of our rock heroes are at. Firstly, let's start with The Who. Pete Townsend, Roger Daltrey. Let's go to Pink Floyd now. Roger Waters. Dave Gilmour. Eric Clapton. Rod Stewart, Blondie, Brian Ferry, Elton John, Don Henley, Bruce Springsteen, Bob Dylan, Paul McCartney, Ray Davies, Mick Jagger, Keith Richards, even though he's pickled. There's Brian Wilson, Jimmy Page, Robert Plant. As you can see, a lot of these guys are well into their 70s. It's going to come as a bunch, if you like. And the reason why I bring it up is this. It's not because, oh, look, one of my heroes have passed away and, they get old and it happens to everybody, and it does. But my point is this. When one of these rock heroes passes on, and we're talking not just anybody here, when one of these people does pass on, it's not just them that it dies. It's a part of what's been instilled in you. If you're a passionate lover of music, and any one of these songs of the people that I mentioned, you've loved all of your life, or most of it, you will find when these people do pass on that a part of that will die. And it'll be like a little piece is missing. The problem being, that's normal. But the problem being is that because they're all around the same age, it may all be clumped. And over the next few years, I think we're going to see quite the turmoil. But, I think the trick will be support and the mechanism of that. It's going to be surprising how quickly it comes and passes. So, heads up. And I just thought I'd give you a quick, negative announcement. I'm not trying to be negative. Oh, you're such a negative Nancy, Stephen. Please. I'm just being truthful about it, okay? The funny thing to watch will be television. I think what television's going to try and do when a major one dies is they're going to try and do this sort of like, in memoriam. And then, of course, at the music awards, there'll be, like this amazing presentation. They're going to do it for all of them. I mean, they're going to be pretty busy putting together a lot of these videos, I'm thinking. What'll happen is all the people that don't have a clue will do it once or twice, and they'll go, well, I'm not doing that again. I've got to do it for all of them. It's going to be interesting times. What will come out of this is we'll see who really is a lover of the rock genre in the media and who isn't. That's what's going to come out of that. That aside, though, our heroes, like all, will pass on. At least we have that legacy. And as you know, as a lover of rock, sometimes that's all we need. Just a quick one. This is all available on YouTube. So if you actually listen to this on podcast, you can actually click on the link that'll take you to the YouTube of it. Yeah. Because I'm not a robot. There is actually somebody doing this. So yeah, if you listen to the podcast, there is a YouTube link. And don't forget, if you do listen to the podcast, and thank you for listening, all it takes is $1 or maybe $2 at the most a month to keep this amazing machine rolling on. Thank you so much. Have yourself a fantastic time. And when I see you again, we will be doing another world's best rock album.